Hi friends, what I'd like to talk about today is an ENT related topic. It is about something called noise induced hearing loss. What happens in this particular condition is, if you have an acute exposure to a very loud sound, it's called acoustic trauma, you can get a sudden loss of hearing. And that is not all that common, especially now since we don't have wars, explosions and things like that. But in countries where you are exposed to gunfire, bombs, very loud artillery fire, all that causes immediate hearing loss. But there is another very subtle form of hearing loss which you normally see all over the world, and it is the second most common cause of hearing after the age-related hearing loss. So, if you have continuous exposure to noise which is above 85 decibel for approximately 8 hours per day, and without adequate protection for your hearing, you are bound to have a gradual decrease in your hearing sensitivity. So what happens is, we have the eardrum through which the sound gets carried into the middle ear, and then from the middle ear gets carried to the inner ear, where the cochlea, and then the auditory nerve, and then to the brain, and that's how we experience hearing. I can give a very good example to explain how this hearing loss happens. See, if you compare the inner ear, the cochlea, to a lawn. So when you walk on a lawn, the grass gets trampled, and the grass blades, as you see, they get pushed onto the ground. But if you step out of that region, the grass again tends to rebound and come back to its original position. Okay, but with time, if you are repeatedly going to walk over the same path, or if there is extensive heavy playing going on that particular lawn, what you notice is, after some time the grass gets trampled completely, and then that area becomes bald. The grass is lost in that particular turf area. So this is what happens in the inner ear as well. So if you have continuous exposure to loud noise over probably days, months, years, you gradually have something called as a noise induced hearing loss, because the hair cells gradually get destroyed. So initially you have something called the temporary threshold shift if it's a quite loud exposure, wherein it's like the blades of grass coming back to its original position. So the hair cells, the supporting hair cells are able to recover. So that's a temporary threshold shift. But with time, when this happens repeatedly, then there is a permanent loss of those hair cells. So what results is a complete significant loss of hearing. So what can we do? Actually, it is preventable to a very large extent. So you can prevent this hearing loss that happens, and that is by using adequate sound protection. So you can use something called earplugs, which can to a certain extent protect the sound by around 30 decibels, which is a unit for measuring sound levels. But at times the sound exposure is louder, and so you might need to use something called earmuffs, which give a 30 to 40 dB protection for your hearing. But at times the sounds may be even louder. So in this situation, we suggest that you use both the earplugs and the earmuffs also. And we in our hospital get a number of patients who present us for normal medical screening, and a good number of them have significant drop in hearing level. So this is done usually on an annual basis, at times even biannually. So when we detect this hearing loss, these workers either need to have enhanced sound protection, or they need to be away from that particular profession, or you might need to give them gaps of time to recover from this hearing loss. Okay, so it is something which can be totally prevented, and then you can prevent a major disability that can occur later on in a person's life. Because in addition to causing a hearing impairment, the patient may experience something called loudness recruitment, wherein he is not able to hear up to a certain loudness level, but at a certain point all his nerve fibers fire together and then he actually feels pain on exposure to a loud noise as he grows older. So it's a significant disability and something which can be prevented. So all our hospitals have screening procedures, and we suggest that all patients who have exposure to such environments, loud environments where they work in, that they come constantly, at least on a yearly basis, and get their hearing checked. In addition, in the current pandemic scenario, where you have a number of our kids attending online classes, and all of them use headphones, and some of them even listen to loud music through those headphones, they are also susceptible to this totally preventable disability. And my suggestion is that they don't increase the volumes quite high, which can also result in permanent hearing loss. So friends, I would suggest keep your noise level exposures low as possible, and get annual checkups if at all your occupation makes you exposed to these sounds on a daily basis. Thank you so much.